Please live. Ooh. Okay. We're live and we're under software development instead of just chatting this time. So I started making a pickup interface. So we've got interact and then this pickup. But what we want to do is we want to trigger a there's a very specific thing we want to trigger. YouTube. Sorry, not trigger. We want to do a Niagara effect for this. Niagara. So what I want is I want to take this when we go to meshes, go to weapons, and we want to take this revolver, say, and we want to have it bounce up and down and turn. Oh, I forgot to do something. There we go. All right. So we need to make a Niagara effect for this. New folder. Niagara. Unreal Niagara. Uh, uh, I might have to rotate a skeletal mesh in Niagara. Use update mesh orientation module in the particle updates. I think what we should probably do is make this not, right? Because, like, sure. Kind of curious. Neat. Okay, sorry. What I think we should do is create a static mesh out of this, right? And I think that's very doable. Unreal in Unreal. Convert to static mesh. Posing. That's posing. Converting multiple skeletal missions. I don't want to convert multiple. I just want a singular one. We are going to kind of come back to this idea because we're going to do that for how to. What's up, Mecca? We're going to snooze that. How are things, my friend? Okay. Okay. Pretty good. You finished chemo? No, God, no. No, chemo will be over in March. So I think I start chemo again on the 16th. So what happens is I'll do chemo. So, okay. So I started chemo. My last chemo session was from the 12th. And then it was so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So I take 5. Yeah, next March. So I take 5 consecutive days of chemo, right? So if I start here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. Yeah. And then the following month, which was today. Today was my big day where I go in, I get my blood test. Well, I had a blood test on the 3rd, and then I had another blood test this morning. And then I went and I saw the doctor, and the doctor prescribed the next round of chemo for me. And he prescribed some other. I'm going back on Dex because there might still be some swelling in my brain that needs to come down that are causing fun problems. Anyway, so um so um um so far my blood work came back really good. Yeah. So far the blood work came back good. He's not seeing any problems. So we are going to continue with the next set, which will be delivered to my house tomorrow from the hospital. And then I think he said I've got a recording of our conversation so I can go back and play it. And I'll start on the 16th, I believe, for my next 5 days. And then it's 7 days in total before I'm not kind of chemo contagious anymore. Cuz for during the process of taking chemo, if I have to sleep in a different bed, although just to be safe, we're um we're just we're just we're just we're just not we're just we're just not doing doing like I just to be safe, I just sleep in a different bed while I'm on chemo. Um and then yeah, okay. So I wasn't insane. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I got some notes. Anyway, so where was I? We're going to dismiss this because we just got back. So when you're on, I don't know if it's specific to my form of chemo or all chemo. It's like if I'm not sweating profusely, I should be able to touch somebody and not pass chemo on to them. Right? But if I'm sweating profusely and I touch somebody, I can pass chemo on to them. I don't know how long the contact has to be or anything like that. I don't know enough about it, but I'm just going by I'm going to be more safe than potentially sorry. Right? So like I can kiss my girlfriend goodbye in the morning. It's suggested that we don't do that on the lift on on the lips though, or have deeper passionate kisses or be intimate or anything during chemo, like while I'm actively taking chemo and for 2 days after. And since I actively take chemo for 5 days, it's 7 days out of the month. I just isolate myself from my girlfriend effectively so we don't run any risks. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Manadona? I'll give you a shout out. Why not? Shout out. Mana also does Unreal stuff. So health hack. I have Niagara health hack. Look at that. That's perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. Oh wait, I actually changed my mind on what I wanted to do with that. I was going to have the gun drop, but I was thinking maybe I just have a chest and you open the chest. Although I guess that's extra work. So let's just do this. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. I don't even want this to be a health pack. I want to create the effect. And I just don't know enough about Niagara. So I know that I'm going to need a sine wave. So let's just make it bounce for now. Right? Okay, so first things first, we want this to be a mesh. Okay. Yeah. I think that I can do this. I think I can do this with a skeletal mesh. Oh, one sec. One sec. I have to take this. I will be right back. Speaking. Sorry about that. That was my doctor's office calling. I was I was expecting I was sorry. I was expecting my my chemo to come tomorrow, but it's actually coming today. So, they're going to be delivering it to my house today. And yes, that is a thing that apparently I can have done. Just because I didn't book my blood test appointment today. Like I didn't book to go in and get it, so I didn't have a set timestamp. Um, and I had to wait quite a while, and um, uh, so mesh rotation force. Maybe this. How to do that's not what I'm looking for. Not that. It's not it either. Okay. Unreal Engine 5 Niagara. Um, Hell yeah. Uh, um, bouncing or bouncing on mesh. Or I should just say bouncing mesh. Because it's just a sine wave. But I want to do this off of tech. And I don't want to have a so like what we want is right. So we have a sine wave, which is like this, right? And all we want is we want to take our gun, right? Look at that beautiful gun. Manadono's jealous of how amazing my gun looks because his gun could never look quite as amazing as this. I want it to go like this. And then I also want it to spin, right? And that's all that's all I want. And I can do that with with regular systems, but I want to do it with Niagara because I don't have a lot of experience with Niagara. This paint poggers. You should actually see Manadono's gun. He actually like learned how to do Blender just to make it, and he did a really good job on it. Okay, 1 sec. Do this. This. Niagara health pack pickup. Please have
Alright, so start off with a new blueprint class.
Where's the Niagara? That's not it. I'm sure that's a very informative tutorial. I specifically want Niagara. Health pickup particles. Look at that. This is perfect. Who made this? Oh. I want to learn. I don't want it being handed to me. I was hoping to learn. I think I'm just going to have to joink something from here and I'll learn that way. Tanked because it's in Unity, not going to lie. Wait, what? You're going to have to explain that to me, Mana. What do you mean it's tanked? As in, like, you can't do it anymore, or? I'm confused. Explain yourself. What's wrong with URP? Oh, look, I do have something. That right there. It's not, wait. It's not as lush as a Solman. I am so confused. Okay, we're just going to do this. We don't want animations. We want visual effects. Please actually have VFX as an option here. Why does this thing hate me? Sound effects. Yeah, it might be under N for Niagara. Wow. Wow. I really hate this frickin' thing. By the way, Pseudo, what team you prefer, Hi Ladies or E-Girls? I don't know. What is an iLady? His name nuts on your face. Well, obviously iLadies then. Nutty goodness. Here we go. These are like exactly what I was looking for. I was kind of hoping to learn, but I think the only way I learn is if I... So like, this is pretty much what I want, but I also want to sign in here so it bounces a little bit. Do any of these just bounce? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I think we're on to something here. They do like this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come over to here. We're gonna notice that I thought I created an FX folder. There's our VFX folder, and then we're gonna come into here and we're gonna create a Niagara. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna build from scratch here. No template. Create. I'm gonna call it N Niagara system. So pickup. We are going to learn Niagara pickups by reverse engineering this one. It's gonna be great. I hope. I really hope it's gonna be great. Sudo, you play Warframe? No, I do not. It's too expensive. I know you play Warframe. I have a couple friends that play Warframe. You are one of them. I'm fairly certain it is outside of my budget. Oh, look at that. It is. It is way outside of my budget. It's so expensive. Rose was one of the other people that I was referring to when I said I have multiple friends that own the game. I'm also aware. Although I didn't know that Rose hadn't spent any money on it. It's somewhat a joke, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not going to actually play, even if I get it. Okay, so how do I do a skeletal mesh here? The new DLC is 100 pounds. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so this pickup circle looks to be a mesh. So we have this is a mesh and this is a mesh. So we need this. So if I do here, this is an emitter, right? Niagara overlay node, overview node. That is not at all what I want, but this is also what I want. So now I got to find the mesh. You know what I might also do? Under. Because I do want this not to be a skeletal mesh. So if we take this, and we take the revolver that we want, let's say this one. I think this one's got the gold on it, right? Yeah. So if we take this and we export it, where's the export? I feel blind. Oh, there we go. Here. There. And then if we come into here and we sacrifice a cube, then we do file, import, and it's going to be an FBX. And then we go to local projects, Unreal. And we come into here. And we do copy path reference. And it's in completely the wrong spot. That's cool. That's cool. This is not the spot that I wanted it to be in. What? Wait, what? I could have swore I put that in a folder called exports. Oh, there it is. Fuck, I'm blind today. What's up, Don? Yeah, the chemo's been kicking my ass a bit. So. Oh, cool. That's not what I want at all. Oh, wait. This is the revolver, right? This is the actual mesh. Then this is the skeleton. I want to get rid of this. We only want this. Yo, for some reason YouTube stopped showing me your stuff. How have you been doing? I have been doing not bad. That blows that YouTube's being mean about it. I've been working hard. I've been doing my my like daily updates. So yay. Okay, I still need to figure out where I set the mesh. Oh, here. I have a feeling it's not going to allow me to use a skeletal mesh. Of course not. Sure. Yeah. I know there's supposed to be a way to do this. To be frank, I disabled notifications on YouTube app. So it's all about the For You page. That's fair. I have an entire playlist of all of the all of the all of the the videos the vlogs. They're daily, so and I don't actually expect anybody to sit there and actually go through all of them. Although I know my girlfriend does. Okay. Unreal Engine 5 convert skeletal mesh to static mesh. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, it's under. Sorry. I'm trying to be on more. So I've streamed a couple times this week so far. Gonna lie, I thought you had stopped. I've only been looking at the for you section for your page. That's fine. Okay, so we have in the top bar, we go to assets. And then that makes it so we can't see things. Beautiful. Okay, so we're on the pistol. We go to assets. Converting a skeletal. Open the skeletal mesh. Click on the assets. And then there's supposed to be a make static mesh. And there isn't. Or maybe they want us to do this. Wait. I'm not on the actual mesh. Beautiful. Okay, that's why. Ugh. This is being stupid. I don't think I'm being entirely blind here so much as I don't think it exists. You know, I haven't stopped. I haven't missed a day, but I have done late updates. So like I create them, I upload them, but I forgot to make them public. But all in all, I'm trying to convert this skeletal mesh into a into a mesh. I just want it to be a static mesh because the skeletal mesh doesn't work, as far as I realize, with the Niagara system, because it only works on that. Because if I type in mesh, it doesn't give me many options. Right, these are all meshes, but I want a skeletal mesh, not a mesh, right? Sorry, but that's not an option here. So I need an actual, I need a mesh, right? Oh wait, no, oh not what? Yeah, and this doesn't exist anymore. You can make a mesh from a skeletal. I want a static mesh, and I know there used to be a way to do it, but I think Unreal got rid of it. Like, that used to be a thing, but they've gotten rid of that. Oh, there it is. Never mind, I'm being crazy here. There we go. I got it. I got it. Sure. There. Now if I go to here, we can do that. There it is. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay. And if I delete this one, then here, loop duration. Okay, I want it not to resize. Okay. And then we need the spin. Wait. Point attributes. Okay, this. No, why are you still doing that? Okay, why is this being so stupid? Sprite size. Uniform. 1. I love how annoying that is. I don't actually want this. There. Beautiful. Now, how do I make it go up and down? I have to say, I'm not a big fan of Niagara right now. Thank you. Oh. Oh. UE Niagara. Sine wave. Bounce. Mesh. Uh. I feel like I just don't understand Niagara at all. At all. At all. Where the fuck is that coming from? At all. Where the fuck is that coming from? At all. Where the fuck is that coming from? Niagara is supposed to be really easy, and I'm thought Niagara is supposed to be really easy. Why is this going on? Supposed to be really easy. Why is this going on? Supposed to be really easy. Why is this? Okay, where is it coming from? Okay, I fixed it. I actually might have a tutorial on this because I did something with Niagara at one point in a tutorial. It was the coin pickup. Here we go. Is selected and set to C++, not Blueprint. Then we'll give it a name, a C++ class.
set this to false, we can come into drop down that it will be part. Now this is an enum and RGB. Then this one is continue walking through it. Now that that is set up, we want to go to our back to our C++, and we're going to bring in the class view rotating movement component. Now that the dynamic and the first value will be, the first argument will be this, and then the second one will be a function that we'll be creating in a couple seconds here. ACPT coin pickup actor, and that will be, and we want to use the omnidirectional burst. So we'll just click on this and then add it and then finish.
I thought that I did that entirely in Niagara, and I didn't. So, you know. Okay, so here's my emitter, right? I want a simple emitter. Just a very simple, really, really simple emitter that just takes care of just spinning a singular piece here, right? Okay, so we add. And then we want to add a there's a way to add to these, right? Mesh. Oh, fuck that. Okay, and I want to stop this. Oh, I stopped the size. Okay. I think this is working the way that I want it to. Let's try and bring this into here and see what happens. Look at that, it's beautiful. Sort of. Okay. Anyways, there. I don't know why I'm bothering with this, to be honest. I don't actually think that I want to do it this way after all. Because I don't think that I'm going to have things drop like that. So it might not actually be worth it to continue. Okay, whatever. We're gonna delete that for now. Okay. Let's be reasonable here. Let's actually get gameplay going. Okay. So we need to actually put the gun in the guy's hand. Which is gonna be our player. I've seen one on Twitter. I am confused. Okay. Let's go to our pseudo character here. And then we're going to come to here. And we're going to say view property. Edit anywhere. Category equals weapon. That's not correct. It's cool. And then T object pointer. And this will be a U skeletal mesh component. Weapon. And then we're going to close this because Blender's always confusing. Do we have, now the big question is, do we have sockets attached to this gentleman here? We go to here. Cool. What the? What? Okay. Here's our twist. That's not a socket. Cool. Perfect. Confused by me or yourself. It can be both. It can be absolutely both. Here's our hand index. These aren't showing up because they don't exist. There we go. And then we want to add a socket. Add a socket. Oh, this is the wrong hand. There we go. Add a socket. Weapon socket. And then there's a way to demo this. Add preview asset. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm all like upside down and stuff. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Amazing. Now, if we go to here, we need a F name. I think it's an F name because I don't think that you can do a socket name. Weapon socket. Name. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll do create default sub object, and although we could just do it here for now. That is also an option. So if we do this, then we do we go to here. We go back to here. We replace. There's that. And then there's the socket. Weapon. There. Our weapon socket. Oof, I put that in the wrong spot. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Perfect. Look at that. I did it all wrong the first time. Can you pause, please? How do I pause you? I wish for you to stop moving. I know that's an option. It'd be great if they would stop. Oh, that's rotation. That's my bad. This one that I wanted. Ugh. Okay, save, compile. Okay, now if I hit play, there we go. It's beautiful. Look at that gun. Boom, boom, boom. I had to step away. Yeah, no worries, man. Oh, you did it again? What did I do? Wait, what message? Am I missing a message? Skip the message. This town ain't big enough for two of us. I don't know. I think we can cram a lot more than two people into this town. I vote we cram like 1,000 people into this town. I believe that Dawn agrees. It's because the plan is to have the guy here, and then we'll have bad guys come out from over here somewhere and run along here in an attempt to destroy this building. I can post it again. It was a complaint. You've been going through cancer treatment and still keeping up with YouTube videos daily. Well, my lazy ass hasn't posted one in months. I do not have that message for some reason. Oh, it's way back, and it's gotten called from some of it. To be fair though, my cancer videos are not no worries. I appreciate I appreciate it, Don. To be fair though to the to my YouTube videos, it's not like they're particularly challenging to make. But I've been explicitly keeping up with them. Trying to do good this year. Those are the best kind of videos to make. Just share what's going on with your life. Exactly. It's getting there. Flexing nature has cancer videos equals flexing nature has access to videos. Hey, Donut. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do is we need a blueprint. Oh, sorry, not a blueprint. We need a HUD. Mainly because I want a little dot in the center or a crosshair. See, this is not at all what I want because this is going to be way too advanced. I just want a crosshair system. Not a system. Sorry, I don't want a crosshair system. I want a crosshair. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Oh. Oh. This isn't what I what I want. Oh. We've got an ad starting in 44 seconds. While that ad starts, I'm gonna go put some food in the microwave because I need to eat to get down my nausea right now. I'll be right back. Sorry, I gotta do this real quick. I've got a headache coming on, so I want to take some Tylenol. $36.4. For anybody wondering, in order to take Tylenol, I have to first take my temperature because if Tylenol can reduce your fever, and if I have a fever, I need to go to the hospital, not take Tylenol. And one of the side effects of my chemo is headaches. So I have to constantly be taking my temperature throughout the day. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I have a I have this red piece of paper here that I need to keep in my wallet because if I go to the hospital, I need to give that to them so they isolate me. The bonus is if right now is the best time to get sick and need to go to the hospital for me because if I get sick and need to go to the hospital, I don't wait in lines. My doctor did get mad at me today. My doctor got mad at me today because I didn't call him about my nausea. My nausea. Um, he's like, I could have taken care of some of your nausea for you if you had called me like you were supposed to. And I was like, I forgot that was an option. But I told him that, I found food. It's the Shanghai noodles from my favorite Chinese restaurant. Works. And Mi Goreng works. I imagine some of the ramens will work too. And one of the drinks that actually suits my stomach is Dr. Pepper. So I've been drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper. I've not been drinking like multiple Dr. Peppers in a day. I drink like a liter every 2 to 3 days. Don't call it the Doc for the North for nothing. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Dr. Pepper and noodles. I'm trying um uh peppermint tea as well. Because if I can, I'd rather not drink the pop. The bad news is I'm going back on deck. My doctor thinks there's still some swelling in my brain. So I have a Dex prescription I have to go pick up tomorrow or later tonight. Um We're gonna do 1 week of decks, and I think see how it goes. Okay. Where's my Epic Games? Nobody ever accused Epic of being able to make good websites. I don't like that this is an Electron app because it's made by Epic, and Epic doesn't know how to do web dev. Come on, I just added it. One sec. I know what we're gonna do. Wow. Please tell me this just gives me a freaking photo. The sandbox games stuff, this seems really cool. I don't think I'll ever use it. Although, you never know. I do not want Valorant. I just want a crosshair. I'm thinking white. Right? And I more just want it to be a dot. Well, that can work. Oh, it doesn't allow you to download it as a... God damn it. I don't want a config. I want a download. Or just an image. That's so annoying. I have an idea. Your blueprint. Is your widget? Yeah. Select. Oh, what was it? Because it's not. It's not. No, we want. Mana, are you still there? There's the canvas, but I don't want the canvas. Right? Because the canvas panel. Canvas panel is quite heavy. God damn, this is hard. Oh God. Fucking every time I go to Google something right now, they never give the right answer. So in UE, right, I can do this. Stacking canvases on top of each other will eventually end sorry. Stacking canvas panels on top of each other will eventually cause frame hiccups. So you don't want to use canvas. But there's an alternative that acts kind of like a canvas, but it's not a canvas. So UE5 canvas alternative. And yeah, UMG versus Slate versus Canvas, UI, Unity. And it's just like, these aren't correct. This one might be. Widget component. That's not it either. And I feel like overlays is what it was. There. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so I will be right back. I'm just going to take this into the kitchen. So, oh fuck, I forgot to take this in. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Lunch has been had. Okay. So, when you're working in in Unreal UMG, you want to try and limit the number of canvases you have, with the ideal number being 1. And everything is layered on top of that canvas. Right? And the reason is that that's going to give you better performance, because the canvas, what was can't remember the exact reason, but Canvas has something to do with it causing updates or something like that. We're just going to bring a button in. Look at that button. Should be a button or a border. Let's do a border, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to anchor it. Oh, never mind. Maybe I was wrong in how I was going to do this. Okay, there. We're going to do this. We're going to do... Ooh. Oh, they got rid of it. The HUD object is no longer here. It's not like anybody really used it. Other than me. I was one of the few people that actually made HUD objects. User widget blueprint. HUD? Oh wait, this needs to be in-game HUD. In-game HUD. Okay, and then here we'll do the canvas. Canvas panel. Because the canvas allows us to actually center things. Okay, and then we'll put a border here. And then this border here. Maybe button. Okay, so we're going to anchor it in the center. Bam, bam, bam. And then here it's 0.5 and 0.5. Now it's centered. Look at that, it's perfectly centered. But there is the problem of the size, which we want maybe 1 and 1. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. Look at that. I got my circle. Now if I go like this and we pop that down into the HUD class. Oh, it won't let us. Oh, they changed it. Huh. Interesting. Can I actually create my HUD the way that I used to? Did they not get rid of that? Oh, wait, no, it's just a blueprint, right? Yay! There we go. paint graph, begin play. Create widget. Owning player. Get oh it's actually a player or what's up, Mano? Mano? Yo, Kenny has some does? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Kenny. I can't donate today. I am 8 shades of unbelievably broke. Cancer will do that to you. Can't even look for work properly right now. This might be a bit much unless they do. Anyways, we'll come back to that in a second here. Let's get some of this HUD stuff up here. Ugh. Which one am I in right now? EP in-game HUD, yeah. Owning player. Huh, neat. Okay, and then here, add to viewport. But we need to be able to control this. We're going to promote to variable. Right? But this new var doesn't really work here. So this, I want this to be a in-game HUD widget. There we go. Now, because we have this HUD widget, which is super important in my opinion, and nobody uses for some reason. Now, look at that, I've got my crosshair. It's totally in the right spot. Don't think too much about it. No, it's because we're staring at the guy's ass. I want to bring this up to his neck. I'm going to bring this up to about his eye level here. There. And then I'm going to rotate this a little. Oh, that's the wrong rotation. So that's the wrong rotation here. Yeah. what I thought. This one will do it. We say a 30. Then we just need to bring this up more. Now if I hit play, let's see what this looks like. There we go. That's a bit better. Still staring at his ass, though. Was 30 not correct? Minus 15. Oh, that's better. What if we do minus 0? I don't think that's going to be good, but we're going to test it anyways. It works. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. You know what this means? Now we need a health system. We have all the parts that we kind of need except for a health system now. And I know I'm bouncing all over the place, and I will continue to do that because it's a bit of a problem, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so declare dynamic multicast delegate. One param. I think it's F. So this is the name of the delegate. F. Health. Fitted. There we go. Now we come into here in public. We do there we go. And this is a U property. Blueprint. It's blueprint assignable. Category. Health. Then we need a couple more properties here. Property. Visible anywhere. Category. Let's call this Oh yeah, category equals stats. Okay. And then this will be float health. Okay. Now we have a take damage system baked into Unreal. We want to take advantage of that. Okay. Unreal Engine apply damage. Apply damage. There it is. Yeah. So that will be damaged based on damage apply. Right? Or we build our own. Because I believe there is a whole system that we can utilize here. On take any damage. There it is. Called when the actor is damaged in any way. What's up, Jomar? Point damage, radial damage, receive any damage. Right now, if we come down here, should take damage. True. Wait a second here. Let's take a look at what this does. Turns true if I feel like utilizing this system might take a bit longer to get used to because I don't know all the details around it. The blue screens. Jomar is blue screening. Somebody save him. Save the Jomar. Where was I? There's health. So now, maybe we change this. No, that's update health is fine. So here we'll do a public virtual void take damage. We also need a max health. Will be a bool. I think I might actually just take a break. I'm gonna take a break. I'm fairly exhausted. So I'm burning out here real fast. So I'm gonna call it here, but might be back tomorrow. Probably be back tomorrow. Anyways, thanks to everybody who showed up and supported and chatted and everything. You were all amazing. It's so good to see you all. And hopefully I'll be able to get back into streaming more regularly again. All right. Well, thank you, and ta-ta for now.